Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Sagittarius is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It's totally free. Doesn't cost you anything. If there's anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Sagittarius, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. Three of Cups. Peak experiences, creating love and joy, creating magical moments in our lives. Yeah, creating love, creating opportunities for joy and celebration. This is you kind of knowing how to put things together in order to make these peak experiences. You understand how that works. You've got the power to create more moments like this. And these are those best moments of our lives. Yeah. Let's put this into some context. Let's see kind of what else is going on. Let's see where this is taking place or how it might be manifesting. There is that star energy. I feel like you are being guided on a path that will be creating more of these magical moments, more of these peak experiences, more of this love and beauty and joy in your life. Yeah. Three of Wands. Interesting. Five of Wands. The Adjustment or Justice card and the Builder, the Prince of Pentacles. An Emperor card, a Wheel of Fortune, a Princess of Pentacles, and a Four of Wands. I feel like there's something that you don't want to change. There's something maybe it's that you don't want. Maybe it's that you're trying to kind of force things to change. That you're getting kind of excited. You're getting like anxious for something, right? And we kind of want to try to hurry it along. But I think the Star and the Three of Cups are saying you got to be patient. Take your time. Adjust your expectations. Adjust your attitude. And don't try to push this thing. Allow yourself to be guided by it. Because you are building a future that is long-lasting. So the Five of Wands back here might be you trying to rush it, trying to say, hurry up. We want more of these peak experiences. We want more Three of Cups opportunities. Hurry up. You can't rush this kind of thing. It's the gradual flow. It's you trusting in your star and following your starlight. But I think we're kind of... I think we're trying to change something right now that doesn't really need to be changed. Let's look around. Let's look, first, let's select the mystery card. Bonus card, confirmation card. This is one random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. And this is just going to go right down over here. Tiny Bob Ross right on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end. But it will tie everything together and it will give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. If at any point during the reading you feel like you know what that card is, put your prediction down in the comments. Let's do it together. Let's make it a group exercise in intuition. All right. Okay, now we can look around. Now we can see that we've got major, 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 major. We've got quite a bit of fire. We've got our water. We don't have any air, and we've got our earth energies. So I feel as if I feel as if you're on this path, and we're trying to be patient. We're trying to enjoy the ride. I think you're in the process of this very big transformation in your life. With the Emperor and that Wheel of Fortune, things are growing, things are expanding. Your life is getting better, it's improving, it's growing outwards. Whether it's a business, whether it's a personal situation, relationships, family, right? Creative, spiritual stuff. I feel like things are getting better and better and better. but it's almost like it's not happening fast enough for you. The change is happening, but I feel like it's a slow process of growth rather than it's something that you can just have right now, right? And indeed, I think in a situation like this, let's say it's a business, it's better this business grows slowly and steadily. And you take care of all the things you have to take care of slowly, gradually, to really make this something that is lasting. And that's what I see with the Four of Wands up here. You don't want this to be a flash in the pan. You want this to be something permanent, not something temporary, right? If we put a 5 on it, we're basically creating something that it might be immediately gratifying right now, but it's not going to be a long-term solution. It's not going to be a long-term sustainable kind of change or growth, right? So rather than being a 5 of Wands, let's be an Emperor. And the Emperor, yeah, of course, I would like to have all this success right now, but understanding that this is something that is going to affect everybody's lives, not only you, your family, your friends, next generations of people. So let's do it right, let's do it smart and slow, and let's check our work every step of the way, and we'll create something permanent or relatively permanent. Okay, I'm not trying to philosophize here. Something relatively permanent, something that will outlive you, something that is part of your legacy. Or we can just have it all right now. This is like you take a smaller lump sum, or you kind of take it gradually paid out over the next 20 years, right? And I think that we really want it both ways, right? But we want things right now. We have a tendency toward this kind of immediate gratification. We've got to temper this a little bit, okay? This is our tendency to perhaps get involved with things that we really just need to leave alone and allow it to keep growing and keep evolving. Now, maybe this is a business. Maybe your business is really starting to take off, and you can see, oh, wow, this year's going to be a great year. Next year's going to be even better, then even better next year. But it's like you want all of those years now. We don't want to wait, right? But the Three of Wands is kind of telling you that you know better, that you can be patient. The Three of Wands is really the Ace of Wands, but kind of expanded, right? So we can analyze it. It's your impulse, your will. It's also your heart and your mind. This is your body, your spirit, your soul. This is all those kind of trinities, And I think in this case, it's almost like your mind. Let's say your mind. Your mind really wants this right now, but your spirit, your heart, your body, the other components that make up your being, understand that it's better to wait. But you've got that one nagging aspect that just says, no, let's just do it now. Let's get it all right now. So we've really got to and it's kind of, it's 2 against 1. So I think you're going to wait. You're not going to try to rush this because I don't think there's anything you can really do anyway to make it happen any faster. Yeah. I think that this is the transformation of your life, the change, really like a change in your fortunes. I feel like suddenly now there's this promise of just wild, beyond belief riches, but you've got to slowly do the work and build it up and accumulate it. There's part of you that wants it right this absolute second. So the Three of Wands is saying that nothing gets done unless your will and your heart and your mind, your will and your beliefs and your values, your body and your soul and your spirit are united and in unison, right? The Trinity must be a unity. And if it's not, there's going to be internal chaos and disorder, right? We don't want that. So I think that's kind of where we are energetically. We've got the Justice or Adjustment card at the top here. I feel like this is something business related. I feel like it has something to do with a business deal or a career or a promotion or some kind of like you're on a track toward the promotional like schedule, like first year you get a bump and then 2 years later then you get another whatever bump. It's something like that, very structured. Yeah. And there's part of you that just cannot wait, like we talked about. But it's something that I think is like, it's contractual, something agreed upon. Okay. It could, I don't know really what it could be. It could be some sort of financial investments, could be a career, a job, could be, I don't know. It could be a record deal, you know, I'm not sure. It's some sort of a business thing though, right? It feels like it's very professional, and it's something that's kind of contractual. Okay. What we see next is the Prince of Pentacles, and this is you out there doing the work. We kind of just want our glory, we want our riches, we want our fortune and fame now. But no, we got to do the work first. You know, we've got to build this thing. It's a business that needs you to build it up, to do the work, to, you know, then get those rewards, you know, that are coming from this. Okay. And the fact that we've got the Star card right here in the middle, I wonder if this is kind of a new thing. If there was a change in your kind of destiny, or what you thought you were going to be doing with your life. And so this is something that's relatively new. So you haven't really had time to like adjust your expectations, you know, with it, to kind of like ease into it and get used to it, kind of acclimate yourself to this new life. This new life of, yes, potential fortune and fame beyond belief. But then also you kind of have to put that out of your mind and just do the work. You know what I mean? Also, who's the one with the dog? I feel like your dog's barking right now. I don't know if your dog needs to go out or your dog's trying to get your attention. I guess the dog kind of fits in with this, right? We just kind of like our canine friends. We just want what we want right now. We don't have it's not built into us. It's something we have to learn, right? Patience, waiting, and delayed gratification. Yeah. So the Star, I think, is really leading you to fortune and fame, these riches. I don't know what the Wheel of Fortune is, but I do know that you have to look at it as your kingdom, your empire, and you are the emperor. We're going to move to the path of the Serpent now. And as we do this, I'd like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. And it helps out the channel, and I really do appreciate that. We're almost at 200K. I can't believe it. But it's because of all of you, and I really do appreciate it. Yeah. Spirit, show me a house that's under construction. I don't know if maybe you're building a house, building a home. Maybe this is just a metaphor. But you know, contractors say it's going to take a few years to build it, but it's going to be the absolute dream home. Everything you ever wanted. But how do you wait 5 years, right? You've been teased. You know what you're getting, but now you got to wait to get it? Like, that doesn't seem right, you know? That's why it's something that we learn. It's something that we have to invoke within ourselves. It's not something that we're born with, that ability to wait like that. You know, we don't usually think of things like something that we're promised, but it's in the future. Yeah, you can have it, but you got to wait 10 years, 5 years. In this case, it's different, though, because I think there's no way to get it now. You can't force them to build it faster. You can't build your business up any faster. You're going as fast as you can. Any faster, maybe you're going to make mistakes. The whole thing's going to break down, right? What is this thing, though? I'm getting that picture of the house. It could be something to do with that. The house could just be part of it. Because I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is your entire life is changing for the better. I wonder if maybe lately you've been feeling that you're kind of at the bottom of the wheel. You know, the bottom of the wheel where the rubber meets the road, and we're kind of just getting run over a lot. I feel like you're coming back up to the very top. So I think things are changing for you in a really big way. And I think it's career, I think it's creativity, I think it's your education, I think it's your love life. It's your entire life, right? I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're in a relationship or not. Your entire life, everything feels like it's getting better and better, and you're getting to the top of that wheel. Okay? What the exact details are, I don't know. We've got that Princess of Pentacles next. And the Princess of Pentacles is infinite manifestation. And this is kind of saying, since it's right next to the Prince of Pentacles, that there is no like final state of things. The house will never be finished until you say, okay, it's done. Your business, your career, your life, your success, the top of the wheel, you're never going to get there until you say, okay, I'm there, it's done. That's enough. I can stop now. Because you're the builder, and what you're building is limitless. Right? There is no end to this. This is infinite. So it's kind of like you're on this wheel. You were at the bottom. Now we're starting to go around to the top. We like that feeling of things getting better and better and better and better. We almost don't want that feeling to end. So it's okay if the wheel goes a little slower. As long as we're on the way up. When we're at the bottom, we want it to hurry up, right? We don't want to just get kind of like ground into dust at the bottom of the wheel forever. That part can be quick. But the ascending, the success, the fortune and glory, it can be built slowly because we like that feeling. And if we focus on that feeling, then we just keep building and building. We keep succeeding. We keep doing more and more and more. And we don't have this anxiety that we want to hurry up and get to the end. Because once we're on the wheel and we're going up, hey, this can last for as long as it wants. Let's sustain this, right? Different perspectives, kind of looking at the same thing, but different perspective. The Four of Wands that we see next, of course, is the idea that everything we create is temporary. See, this is a wheel too. That's a wheel that is temporary. That's going to decay. That's going to go away before too long. So we have this idea of getting like the house built, or getting that final kind of lump sum, or getting that reward, getting that gratification. The feeling of joy and success and fortune and fame and is that terrific, that peak experience, right? That Three of Cups, it's going to fade. You get what you want. You get your money, you get your house, you get your job or your promotion. It's going to feel really good for a minute, peak experience, and then it's going to fade. But if we try to sustain that, if we just kind of keep following our star and going after more and more and keep building and building, the house doesn't have to ever get built. It's in the process of building that we're finding the peak experience. Rather than in the finished product. We know the finished product is temporary, right? So there's that aspect, and then there's also the Emperor aspect, that we are creating something that's going to be ongoing. So maybe it is a business, and it's something that you can pass on, something that's going to exist even when you're not here anymore, right? So it really, very interesting energy, very, very interesting energy. I'm getting a K name. I don't know is that the title of something, or is that someone's name? A K, like a K sound. I guess it could be C or a K, but it's like Catherine or Ken or something like that. And also, someone has something distinct with their face right now. I don't feel it's a scar or anything permanent. I feel like it's a temporary something. Is it a bruise? Is it a I don't know, maybe a Band-Aid or something. Something temporary on the face. Yeah, what is that? Let's look at the mystery card now. Yeah, let's see what the final word is here with Bob Ross. If I had to choose, maybe some more earth energy. Maybe not the court cards, though. Maybe like a 9 or a 10. Maybe even a 3 of Pentacles, right? We've got a 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups. Maybe we need a 3 of Pentacles. We don't have any swords in the reading, and I'm glad for that. We've got only this Libra energy. This is some air energy. This is the Justice or Adjustment card. And I think that's really, really good for us to kind of stay professional with all of this, and learn how to kind of mitigate our excitement and our kind of our pressure here with the 5. If you have a prediction, put it down in the comments. I'd like to see some earth energy, I think. No, it's not. It's King of Swords. It is air and air. Double air energy. So not only did we get swords, but we got some kind of confused swords. It's kind of, maybe it doesn't have to be confused, though. Maybe this was confusion. But maybe now, through the rest of these energies, maybe we are learning to see things from different perspectives. Doesn't mean we like it. I think this card, the energy of this card still feels the 5 of Swords. still feels kind of rushed and anxious and is not okay with waiting, but understands the different sides, understands kind of the reasons why we have to and what we're waiting for. Yeah. And how to look at things that not as we're waiting for gratification, but the whole process itself is gratifying. Yeah. So maybe the King of Swords is looking at all sides of things here. So I think in that sense, it really is taking a lot of this into perspective. Because I feel like you have I feel like things are really changing for the better. And it's like, once we get a taste of that, once we get one of these kind of peak experience, we just want more and more and more and more. We get addicted to it, right? We have to understand that we can't force these things, that we have to do the work and build it. And maybe it's not even about the finished product, but about the process. All these things we talked about. I think the King of Swords is starting to look at the different sides of things in an effort to maintain the poise of that justice or adjustment card. Yeah. Anyway, let's do an extended reading. If you want to stick around for that, click on the link that's up here in the corner. If not, there's one down in the video description. New readings for Sagittarius every Wednesday and Sunday, but I'm here every day. Just come on back, see me tomorrow. Okay. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Totally free. Doesn't cost you anything. Leave a comment for me. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. Yeah. I want you to know that you are the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you, and I love you, and we're all in this together.